So welcome everybody to the third and final part of this week's game of Tales from Fumbles and Fortunes. Gonna make it a bit short because we overran with the last two bad things on my part. So we shall leave Durothil, Trim, and SteamedChu at the Colosseum after Durothil's wonderful defeat of two tigers. So which Durothil gets a whopping 400 XP all to himself for beating two mighty beasts.
Ooh. Ooh.
And we'll drag you guys back to the Verilanium map. Verilanium. It's a wonderful, horrible place. And we shall catch up with Jhin and Bob. You guys were off to the hat shop, as a certain someone has a request and needs a new hat. So, Jhin, as you wander through the streets that you're not so familiar with as such until you get to a certain row with certain shops. You can see place selling potions, tailors, and next door your wonderful little hat shop with a brilliant shop front and a sign swaying in the breeze of Haig's Hattery.
Eggs. I
Haig's.
remember it well. Fortunately, before they chop me out.
Hang on, I'm fucking picking a minute.
They're brothers.
They're twins!
Yeah.
We playing the Overwatch sort of card here. and see.
Quite possibly.
Crazy.
You are not my brother. I am
got
the
no
victor
chill.
this time, brother.
Anyway, do you enter the shop?
I don't know.
Just before I enter it, I just want to turn around to Bob and say, Bob,
Look,
allow me to take the lead on this one. Don't just say a
okay,
word.
I will not allow this.
I said, allow me to take the lead on this one.
Sure thing. Whatever
try
you
and-
say.
Keep quiet.
No.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
No. Follows you.
As you go up to the door and everything else, which also says Haig's Hattery and everything else, you notice some thieves' cant underneath, which just reads quite simply as friendly supplies. And as you enter the shop, it's very nicely laid out. There are various hats on busts and everything, just to show you what it would look like. You've got top hats, bowler hats, flat caps, deer stalkers. And at the end is a very finely dressed man in full coat and tails, wearing a top hat with a bowler hat on top. Bowler hat with a top hat on top of that. Long way around. And he's looking over some ledgers, and he glances up as you ring the bell as you enter. Ah! Jinsuku, how nice to see you again. How have you been?
I've been good, my dear fellow. I've been good. I believe I have an appointment with a milliner.
Yes, indeed. He's in room number 1, upstairs, first door on the left. You know which one it is.
I do indeed. Good seeing you, old guy.
Good seeing you as well. And he tips the bowler hat, and then the hot top hat goes along with it, as if they're glued together. So you make your way upstairs and go into milliner room number 1. Inside you can see all these various hats, all displayed rather in an odd fashion. Some of them half finished, some of them completely finished on a bust, and they're being held in by pins. And all these busts and things have thieves' cant of Target and a name written underneath. But they're all coded in a way. It's like, you know, a brim size, materials, and a cost, and all the rest of it. And across the way, you can see what someone you only ever known as milliner look up at you and go, "Ah, Jinsuku, how nice to see you again. Come in, dear boy, come in. We have work to do."
Good afternoon, Milliner. Please, if you don't mind, this is my new charge, Bob.
Oh, what?
Hello, Bob.
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 Yes, you are Bob. We've
Bob.
established this.
Bob.
Your new charge, you say?
Yes,
Bob.
Is
he
he good in the
is
ways
actually-
of the hat?
He is, indeed. Surprisingly, very good in the ways of the hat.
Bob's picking his nose.
I see. He needs to learn some things about etiquette, I feel. He may be slipping on that front.
Oh.
Yes, unfortunately, he is still young in the ways. However, he is learning. I give him a quick slap round the back of the head.
As soon as you hiss, you just hear the sound of a blade being drawn, and Milliner's hand is right in front of your eyes, with the Assassin's Creed style hidden blade inches away from your eyeball, Bob. It's just, no need
Bob
for
just-
hissing.
Bob glares at him completely unfazed.
He has
Yeah,
nerve. I appreciate that.
He subtly also has his dagger out at his side.
He's
What, at the guy's
very
crotch?
good. He readjusts his cufflinks to hide the blade and puts it back in. You have obviously trained him well in combat. It just needs a little bit of etiquette. Anyways, we are getting distracted. Your new hat contract just recently arrived. It's this gentleman here, actually. And he points you to a flat cap, and it just reads Target, Betrayer, and a nice healthy 2,000 gold pieces as a final bill. So it's such a shame what we're gonna have to ask you to do, I'm afraid. One of the more, how shall we say, higher echelons of our guild has let loose some secrets that we can't really afford. So much so we may have to close down the hatchery and relocate. Which is a shame, really. So we're gonna give him a new hat. And he pulls the flat cap and hands it to you. Would you be so kind as to deliver this one to us for him?
It's a good fit. I can definitely ensure that it is delivered and signed for. By any chance, how well acquainted was I with our soon-to-be former colleague?
Are you asking that as a player? Or in
Yeah.
character? Okay. As a player, you know exactly who it is. Like, Molyneux's like a guild leader, and this guy's one of those.
Right.
So he could have trained you. He could have been someone that just oversaw your training or something like that. It's down to you how you want to play it, because we didn't really discuss much about your character history. But it
So
gives us an in.
he is going to be pretty skilled.
Pretty
in the way.
skilled, yes. But who knows what opportunities might arise.
Obviously, before I go, can I actually turn to the milliner and ask, by any chance, why me? I thought I was marked as a bit of a bad customer.
Sometimes bad customers have their use. And I feel this one would be very suited for you.
It's been a while. Are you sure that you want me to do this kind of top-level caliber of a hat delivery?
I can think of no one better for the hat delivery. Most of our other members would have second thoughts. You, I trust, will have very little.
Well, I was always one to ensure the job was complete.
Indeed. If you need to find the customer, I hear he frequents the residential and the docks district quite a lot. You may be able to find some information over the next few days.
So this courier job is not too time sensitive then, is it?
No. Whenever you complete it, we'll know, and we'll have the money transferred to you by small boys, as we always do.
Oh dear.
After all, they need to have their
Phrasing.
exercise.
Now,
Need to learn the streets somehow.
obviously I shall have a look at the route, and I may need to visit the courier shop for supplies.
That's fine. Speak with Jeeves downstairs, and he will escort you to any supplies you may require for your courier.
Very well. Thank you, good sir.
You're
And I
welcome.
nod and bow in respect.
He bows in respect to you as well. And may
I
your
tap.
charge also do well on this small delivery.
Oh, he will definitely learn some new courier skills. Now, Bob, remember, sign respect, give a bow as we leave.
Bob
I look at him
Springs.
with a bit of a stern look to make sure he does.
I'm not my supervisor! He runs out.
May take a little bit longer to teach him some etiquette.
I feel this one may be a bit difficult, but you'll soon learn. Good day, Mr. Milliman.
Good day.
Right.
And I exit.
Cool. So you leave the hat shop entirely? Don't need to go pick up supplies or anything?
I'll go down to see Jeeves and inquire what packaging deals he has on for courier.
I'm doing a courier job today, sir. Well, we have several things available for you. If you'd like to follow me, I think that hat requires a special box, and we have quite the selection for you. And it leads you
Really confused.
very Kingsman style into a back room where there's a few mirrors just to try your hat and make sure everything's all nicely adjusted, and he pulls the mirror around to reveal a secret room in the back, and inside you've got poison vials, potions, swords, blades, crossbows, bows, ammunition, all the things you may need.
Right.
Anything you require in here, sir, will be taken out of your final fee, of course.
Of course, as per the standard terms and conditions of the clause.
As per terms and conditions.
Right. I don't know what to take.
Yeah,
Is there anything of a better value to what I've got at the moment in terms of my current loadout?
what have you got currently? You have a scimitar.
I have my rapier.
Oh, it was a rapier,
uh,
wasn't it? Yeah, Bob's got the scimitar.
I've also got a scimitar spare. I got a rapier, my short bow, my daggers, my scimitar, and still a couple of darts from Durothil, which I should be give back.
Looking through this room, like, good for you wise, there isn't a lot that jumps out of you. I mean, none of it's magical. Maybe some poison vials or something like that to coat your weapons with.
Yeah, I think I might take the poison vials. In terms of medical supplies, is there any within the room?
There's a healer's kit. Oh, there's like a whole sleigh of healer's kits, so you can take a few, one of those if you so desired. There are some healing potions.
Yeah. Can I take two and give one to Bob?
Yep. So you got some
Oh.
wonderful healing potions.
What was I given? A healing potion.
Yep, a healing potion.
I mean, what was salted?
Is it a healing kit or a healing potion?
There
Healing
was
potion.
healer's kits and healer's potions.
Yeah, where is Bob's equipment? Oh, gone.
I'm gonna go for a healer's kit.
No, the
Wow.
healer's kit is just a tool you use
Yeah.
if you have proficiency in healing.
Alright, and healer's potions.
Yeah, and the potions are like potions of lesser healing.
I think they're just called potion of healing.
I can't remember. Either way,
There we go.
there were those for hit point restoration.
They're called restoration, I think.
Just potion of healing, not lesser potion of healing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all know what I meant.
Yeah. Okay, potion of healing.
Yeah.
One
Lovely,
of those.
lovely red drinks that make you feel better.
Tastes like strawberries.
And
Poison
sunshine.
Vial.
Yes.
I'll take a couple of the poison vials.
Okay, Jeeves sits there and he makes a note in a ledger. Potion vials. Healing potions. Require any ammunition, sir?
And looking at my stocks.
I'm pretty sure you're fine after that.
Yeah, I got well over 100 arrows, so I think I'm pretty good for that.
Lovely. Oh, and of course, and he presents you with a small box, only about 4 inches cubed. Consider this a token of our appreciation, sir.
I shall open the box now.
Yeah, inside there is a small ring. Silver ring with a ruby, an emerald, and a sapphire laid in.
Is this a reference to Legend of Zelda with the Triforce?
A little bit, yeah, but not in the same way.
Okay.
It's dangerous to go alone.
Don't just go alone. Take this. No. He hands you the box and when you open it, he says, "The ring will help you locate the courier, the person you are to carry the hat to."
The recipient.
Yes. Yeah. Couldn't think of the words.
Okay.
It works quite simply. Red for when you're nowhere near, green for when you're close, blue when he's right next to you.
Perfect. It shall allow for a bit much more quicker delivery.
Indeed.
After all, we do guarantee before 10 PM.
We do give at least guarantee before doomsday, sir. We've had to
Indeed.
change the before 10 PM. Some clients got quite upset when their hats weren't delivered on time.
Oh yes, I forgot about that missed delivery.
Believe you may have had a hand in it.
Unfortunately, I'm quite surprised they took me back on the haulage firm, but supposedly this job requires a quick hand.
Indeed, it requires quick feet and sleight of hands. Things will have always been excelled at. Anyways, happy couriering. If you've got
Thank
all you
you.
need.
Good day, Jeeves, and for your troubles, I tip him a gold coin.
You may want to head towards the Merchant Arms, sir. The recipient has been quite fond of the ale there, I hear.
Merchant Arms. Indeed. I shall go and have a look.
Very
Come,
well.
Bob. I feel we need a drink.
There you go. And you run
There
off
we
for a
go.
drink.
That's that one sorted. Okay, so we know you guys are going off back to the Merchant Arms. What are Shinju, Trim, and Durothil going to do after the Colosseum fight?
I take it Dorothy's got to get his money.
This
Yep,
is true. I go,
he's been given back his 5 silver.
yes.
and you've been given 5 silver on top of that as your winnings.
Nice.
Nice. I'll definitely come back.
Trim, as your representative, you were given 10 silver.
Nice.
Nice.
Hang on, so okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So you both got paid equally, it's just you lose out because you had to... you didn't really lose out, I mean, you got your money back.
I
Yeah.
got 5 silver, she got 10 silver.
Just look at it this way, you both got paid 10.
Fine. I'll give
No,
like
no,
my
no,
silver
no,
to you.
no,
No.
no, no,
No.
no,
No.
no.
No. You are
No.
going to. You
You
are
two
going
stop
to.
flirting and
I
just
pick-
walking
I
between
pick-
you two.
I picked Trim up under her armpits. I'm like, no. And I put her on a really high shelf and leave her there.
So the guy's like, he is an arsehole, isn't he? And he helps Trim down.
Thank you. I was gonna slap him across the face before putting me on the shelf, like slap. No, stop it.
Your arms are too short, you wouldn't have hit me.
Shut up.
Yeah, so what are you guys going to do?
Head
I'm gonna
back
cut
to the pub.
Yeah, then head back to the pub.
Yeah, may as well.
Okay then. So with that, we shall end the show for tonight.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful playing some D&D again after a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Any shout outs for anything you guys want to end on before we end the show?
I know this is like several weeks since I should have announced it, but that short film project I was involved with, the short film is out. Well, was out in May. No, it was out in May. Well, we'll put the link in the description or something along the lines. But it's really awesome. Go watch it and enjoy. And yeah, that's all I've got to say.
Alright. If we've got nothing else, I think we're all good. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Remember to like, favourite, subscribe, and all that YouTube jazz. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.